Hi, my name is Charles, and I have just recently watched my immersion reflection videos from weeks 1 and 2. And in those videos, the experiences that I was explaining wasn't exactly what I wanted to say, like, I was personally experiencing, because in a way it was just kind of like I think I was just saying what Mr. Squires wanted to hear, especially with my first video. My second video, I did better on, so it's more so my first video because that was my first time actually making a YouTube video, and I just wanted to get it over with. And plus, it was only over 3 days, so we can really dive deep into the experience that I wanted to have. But I've come a long way with my reflection videos, and that first video, I feel like I kind of cheated myself on my experience and explaining it also. Like, in explaining it, I feel like I cheated myself. But on the immersion as a whole, like for a whole reflection, I've had a wonderful time with this immersion, and I've gotten a lot out of it, and it wasn't what I was expecting coming into it on the first day of immersion. I was just more so expecting to jump right into some archery and be like a pro with it, being able to do that every day, like shoot from 50 yards back. But I mean, I could have possibly done that. Like, I hit the target a few times, from a distance. But and then like with Toshindo, I wasn't expecting it to be like such basic moves, I guess you could say. Like, I didn't actually understand that those basic moves that we were doing could really injure somebody. Like, it may seem like all fun and childish like at that point, but they can really hurt someone. And that kind of made me think about like how sometimes people will be like, patience, young grasshopper. Like, that's what was going on with us. Like with me during Toshindo, I just had to be patient and like truly understand that those more advanced moves would come. Like, I can't just expect to learn black belt moves within 1 month, or just like even blue belt moves, whatever color other belts there are. But like, so I don't think I really understood that coming into the first week. But now that I've gone through immersion for 4 weeks, I've really, I think I discovered what I wanted my direct experience to be, and I enjoyed that experience, even though it wasn't what I was expecting coming into it. It was wonderful, and it kind of directly goes in line with meditation, because meditation wasn't what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be something so uncomfortable, but it really was, and that's kind of what immersion was. It was just learning something different, going outside of your comfort zone, that if you weren't prepared for it, it was just going to be really weird and awkward, and you were going to keep yourself from getting that experience that's waiting for you. For immersion, I've also gotten better connection with my classmates, that some of which I had never talked to, and I feel like they could be my best friend now. Like, some people I probably would have never even talked to, honestly. But after spending these 4 weeks with them, I learned that they're really cool people, and they're someone I could talk to in the future, and that we've gone through the same experiences together. We can understand each other better. And there was one meditation in general that I really felt this during, and that was Friday of our third week. It was just, there's just this weird energy in the room, and everyone felt it, honestly. Everyone just felt really connected with each other, and some people had said like they actually loved each other. Like, they had this feeling that they actually loved everyone in the room, and I thought that was really cool, and that showed the growth that we all had over immersion. Because I feel like on our first week of immersion, if we were to do a meditation and someone was like, "Oh wow, I feel really connected with all of you, and I feel like I really love you all," some people probably would have been like, "What are you talking about? That's really weird." Like, and we probably wouldn't have been able to deal with it. We would have just felt really uncomfortable. But now that we've had this experience for so long, we can truly see that uncomfort happens. Like, it's there. Just going away from that uncomfort is what you have to do, and we would have truly understood that it's possible for us to love each other after a meditation. And now that immersion is over, I'm really looking forward to seeing how things can change for me now that I have these new views and new concepts that I can bring forth in my daily life. I It's just gonna be tough for me to let go of the routine, the times we've had, but that's one part about life. Changes come in, deal with it, and you just have to let go of the past, which is something that I'm gonna start trying to do because in my week one reflection, I talked about just living in the present. So now that it is the present, I just have to let go of the past during immersion and only focus on the present. So thank you for watching my reflection videos over these 4 weeks of immersion. And thank you to Mr. Squires, to Jacob McGlone, to Reggie Ray, Sagar Patel, and to the whole MVS community.